We are welcome back. To get to work now, we will see that our style is made up of three parts: the upper part, the lower part, and the sleeve. And to draw the upper part, I'll be needing a pattern to have a perfect draft of the style. So you can decide to cut with freehand, but to make your work perfect, you need a pattern. And as you see, I have already drafted my pattern. I'm only going to manipulate this body pattern now that we are going to do together. Is a full body pattern that I have drafted. And the first thing I'm going to be doing is to be cutting the side dart out. I'll be cutting out the side dart so that I'll be able to manipulate properly. So after cutting it out, I will cut the lower dart out as well. I need to cut this out perfectly. So after cutting out, I'll be joining this place back with a masking tape to my draft. So this is what I have now on this side, and the same thing will go to this side also. I shouldn't have cut down, but there's no problem. I will join it back with a masking tape. So after that, we are having a princess dart here and a normal dart here. And if we look at our neck, the neck is somehow slant. The V is at the tip of the line. So I would like to extend my neckline across like this in order to manipulate the neck. Then this side that I'm having my V, that is where I'm having the neck curve. So I will have to do that like this. So my neck curve will come this way. I hope we can see it. So after drafting out my neckline, so the next thing now is to extend this side neckline to this side. So I'll be extending, because I'll be cutting down this side, so I will have to extend it like this. Then this side, I will need to curve it down. I'm taking a 5 inches depth neckline, but because of the V, I will be going down by 1 more inches to bring out my V shape. So from there, I'll be slanting. I'll be slanting this down. Like this. Then this place, I will need to curve it off a little bit. I will need to curve this up a little bit. And I also have this like this. So the next thing now is to slit up So I'm going to cut across this place. So this will be my neckline from here to here. So I will cut down like this. So by the time I'm closing these darts, the neckline here, the dart here will come here. This dart that is at the side will be shifted to this place, so I will be able to have my cup at this point. Then the other side I will need to cut out the same way. So this will be like this. Remember, the body draft is without pattern, is without seam allowance. So when I'm cutting on the dress, that is when I'm going to add my seam allowance. So this is finished like that. Then this other side also, I'll be cutting this place down. So by the time I'm closing this dart, the dart will shift to the armhole. So I will also join this with a marking tape. So this is the second side. Now this one I'll be cutting this way down. This is now what I'm having, and this is what I'll be using to cut out my upper parts for the style. Stay tuned with me. Let me do that now.